Welcome to beautiful Mazatlan.
We're standing here on the Malecon in Mazatlan, Mexico. This is our second stop on our 6-month tour of Mexico. Now, the Malecon here in Mazatlan is a bit different than the one that is in Puerto Vallarta, in the sense that it is much, much bigger. Everything that I have read, I think it's about 13 kilometers long, full of bars, full of restaurants, full of different beach activities, lots of different beautiful beaches. But we're going to take you on a little bit of adventure and show you a little bit of the Malecon here in Mazatlan. So behind us is where the tourism kind of all started along the Malecon. It's the Hotel Belmar. Hotel Belmar holds some historic significance in the sense that it was the first beachfront hotel built here along the Malecon in Mazatlan in 1920. Also, in 1944, the Sinaloan governor was assassinated in its ballroom. And for those of you who don't know, the city of Mazatlan is in the state of Sinaloa in Mexico. So there's a couple neat things on the inside. We're going to go check it out, see if they'll let us in there. Apparently, the reception desk is made of imported ebony. There's a historic bullfighting poster in there, and the reason Melissa wants to go in there is they're supposed to have the largest book exchange in the city of Mazatlan. So we're going to go in there and see if we can't find her. Are you finding what you're looking for, Melissa?
I think you may have oversold this just a touch. I think the largest book exchange in Mazatlan is actually a little small, but that's okay. I'm still going to find a book here.
Behind us is one of the many beaches that are along the Malecon. This one is called Playa Oles. It's named after the neighborhood that it is located in. It's a great spot to, of course, go into the water, but it's also a great spot for restaurants, a little bit of nightlife, go grab a cold one, lots of places to do that. Really nice little beach. This is, I think it's one of our favorites.
Yeah, it's very family friendly over here.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's beautiful. Take a look. So behind me here is one of the iconic hills that are along the Malecon. This one's called Refrigerator Hill. And it got that name, they think, because there's a big cave here. You see it's got the scary devil sign there, El Diablo. But it's got this cave in it, and they think that a long time ago, before refrigeration, that fishermen would keep ice down inside of this cave, keep it frozen a little bit longer. But there's also another story, kind of a silly story, that says that this dark cave here is actually used during Carnival to put all the people that act up as sort of a temporary jail cell. So, which is the truth? I don't know. I guess it's up for you to decide. No gracias. This guy asked if I wanted to ride on a Polonia. We'll talk about those in just a minute. Right behind me is Playa Penitos. It's another one of the beaches here along the Malecon and Mazatlan. And this one is particularly special in which the locals show up. They set up these stands every day, and by about 5:30 in the evening, they take everything down. But what makes this area so special is that there are lots of fresh oysters, delicious. There's another dish here called a coco loco. What that is they cut the top off of a coconut, and then they put different types of seafood in it, and the coconut kind of serves as the bowl.
Hola, señor.
Hola. Y lo estamos echando aquí.
Ah, those are big oysters.
No sirve.
Grande.
Grande, sí. Pero pata mejor.
Gracias, señor.
Okay.
So I think Mazatlan is trying to tell us something. Just a little while back, there was Oyster Row, where, you know, we all know that oysters are known to be an aphrodisiac. Behind us here happens to be the monument of the continuity of life.
Come on, Jason.
So along the Malecon, there are two hidden tunnels that you can go check out. One of them here is by Hotel de Cima. We're going to take you down and take a look at that one. And I read that you should not go take a look at the other one, that it actually doesn't have a very good smell. So we're going to skip that one, but we'll take you down and we'll see what this one's going to look like. And just like that, we crossed underneath the Malecon and we are on the other side down by Restaurant Row. There's a bar literally right as soon as you come out of the tunnel there. Something I didn't expect. There was a bunch of mosaic tile work that was done throughout the tunnel. So it's pretty cool. Definitely worth checking out when you come to Mazatlan. Here I'm sitting in one of the really neat monuments that is along the Malecon, and this is called a Polonia. So the Polonias will give you a ride all over. You can do city tours in them. You can do all kinds of neat things. A lot of them are blinged out with really cool neon lights, and there's a Spider-Man one, there's a Superwoman one, there's the Kermit the Frog one. There's all different kinds. So each Polonia kind of has its own different flair and character. How the Polonia came about was back in the 1960s. Some guy was trying to replace the horse-drawn carriage. So what he did was he bought some three-wheeled vehicles, and they were open air. Well, people started making fun of him, kind of told him it was a silly idea, told him that they were going to catch cold because it was open air. I mean, they're really not going to catch cold because it's really warm down here all year round. But that's what they ended up saying, was that you were going to catch cold. So that's why they got their name, the pneumonia or pneumonia.
We are sitting on the beach. It is beautiful. It's a little quieter today. I think when
You're pretty beautiful.
this guy. When we first got here, school was still out. They were still on summer break. So I think this week they went back to school, and we kind of almost have the beach to ourselves. It's so much quieter. There's so many less kids here and less families, which is not a bad thing. They were lovely to be around, but it's nice that we're out in public now, and we're not really having to beat any of the crowds. We can get in and out whenever we want.
Yeah, I can definitely get a beer a lot faster now.
Yeah.
Not that the kids are drinking beer, but I'm just saying, like, the lines are a lot shorter everywhere we go. It's a lot easier to walk, too, along the Malecon, because typically it's absolutely crazy. It is wall-to-wall people. It's really hot here, So as soon as the sun gets ready to go down, that's when, I mean, literally the city comes alive, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely comes to life. Everybody's out. It's family time. It's party time. Everybody's going out to restaurants and just having a wonderful time. So it is a little bit nicer now that everybody went back to school. A lot of the local Mexican people are not on vacation now if they have children. So definitely a lot easier to get around.
A lot less tourists, so
Yeah.
a little nicer, a little quieter.
We're a little touristy.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
oh god, I don't like any of that.
Why?
I feel so corny.
No, it's fine. So although this is the official end of the Malecon here in Mazatlan, behind me you can see that there's a narrow walkway that continues on. It goes up the hill and it goes up to some pretty amazing lookouts. Melissa and I went up there a few days ago, and we'll do another trip over there and show you guys in a future video. But up there, there's a tram that takes you up to the top. There's a beautiful restaurant with amazing views. And then down on the other side of the hill there is the marina. And
Thank you so much for joining us as we were exploring the Malecon in Mazatlan. We look forward to you guys coming along with us. If you liked our videos, please help our channel out. Like and subscribe and follow along on our adventures. We are happy to share this with you guys, and we love all the comments that you're leaving us. Thank you so much.